Hi y'all. I can't believe I'm saying this at 32 years old for the first time, but welcome to my channel. It has been maybe not even a long time coming. I have a ton of videos all the time and I'm just like, well, what are we gonna do with this? Or are we ever gonna actually record stuff and put it out? The other part of it is now I have a little little 3-pocket one, the one that was on sale for Thanksgiving. So I'm like, you have no choice but to get into your vlogging era, girl. So yes, welcome to my channel, the 30-something club. All are welcome, all ages, but this is my journey in my 30s, and let's just get into it. If I'm being honest, the last year and a half has been very difficult and has not in almost any way reflected what I thought my life would look like right now. That's been a hard thing to face and tough reality. And in the last year, especially the year 2024, I've had to grapple with the fact that I'm happy with the way things are. And I've made a firm decision. I turned 32 last week. So this is my 1 week into 32. And I'm not going to have another year like this. It's not a choice. So we are leveling up. We're working on our physical health, my mental health, my spiritual health, my consistency, my content, like betting on myself, believing in myself, changing the way I think about myself and the things that I can do. And I have been entirely too hard on myself to the point I've put out nothing. And I don't want to do that anymore. And I don't know what I've been so afraid. That's a lie. I kind of know what I've been afraid of, judgment, of being perceived, of being so different than how people initially met me on, whether that was Instagram or TikTok or even in person when I had different interests and then I would meet people there and they felt like they related to me, and maybe that's not me anymore. But aside from that, I just had some tough breaks over the last year and a half, and some people are privy, but most people don't truly know the depth of it besides my partner and my mom. And I will not cry on my first vlog, but if it weren't for them and God, of course God, I don't know. It just was a hard year, and I thank them for loving me through the darkness and also helping me to pull myself up. Anxiety has gotten the best of me. Depression has gotten the best of me. Self-doubt has manifested in really ugly ways. And I think this year I sat in the hole for a year. Like I had, there were some highs. They were short-lived. And they also had negative things associated with them. Like in reflection, I was like, even some of the high points, I was like, dang, you were kind of burning out. You were not talking to your family because you were so busy. Like you weren't balancing life, things like that. But those kind of ended early in the beginning of the year. And then I was like, well, what will I do now? Where will I go from here? And unfortunately, I just went further down in the hole. And coming into 32 and feeling like you're just now starting to dig yourself out of a hole has been hard for me, because I'm like, that's not where you're supposed to be at 32. You're getting older. I also have to change my mindset around age anyways, because youthfulness is in your mind. I think that's what we're going with. But in that hole for the year, and I've isolated myself. I've had a hard time talking to people I love, people I'm close to. Like I've had a hard time reaching out. I've had a hard time hanging out because I have felt so sad, and I've not want to put that on anybody. And I don't want that to be what we talk about every time we're together. Like, what's new? What's going on? How you been? And it's like negative. Like nobody wants to hear that. And I don't want to keep saying that. And so as my 32nd birthday was approaching, the birthday blues came with it. And I was kind of like, well, do I even want to do anything? I love my birthday. I love a birthday, but I felt the birthday blues. I felt like, what am I celebrating? But I'm celebrating being alive. I'm celebrating that I lived to see another year, and that is enough. That is beautiful, because some people didn't get that. So end up doing like something on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday was a few more of my friends, but still not as big as a thing I would usually do because of what I mentioned before. Like I didn't want people who I truly have not seen all year, of my own fault, to be like, well, how have you been? I haven't seen you all year. And I'd be like, Debbie Downer, well, actually the years look like this. Like I didn't want that to be my birthday. So I was like, I'm only inviting people that kind of know, or in the last, months we've had private time to talk about what's been going on in my life, even if it's not to the full extent that what my partner and my mom know. They knew enough that we wasn't talking about that at the party, you know what I mean? So it ended up being literally one of the most fun days, if not the most fun day, outside of my mommy-daughter trip that me and my mom did earlier this year, which, Mom, I love you. That trip held me and pushed me forward for the second half of this year. But it was one of the best days of this year for me. And we had so much fun, y'all. Like, everybody had a good time. Everybody that came was down to keep popping from place to place. We started at No Bar, which invited me out to come do one of my happy hours, which we'll talk about the things that I do in a second. For those who don't know me at all, we'll get to that in a second. But they invited me to come have some friends there. So we started there, had drinks, and then we went like 7 minutes down the street. My boyfriend left a little bit earlier. He DJs, so he was DJing a party with Soul Sugar Joint. Brooks, love her. They both were DJing. We got to see them. We had so much fun. Then like right around midnight, I was like, I wanted to be like a little bit calmer. So we go to do my favorite thing, which is drink wine. So we went to a wine bar and rang in midnight, and it was perfect. It was a perfect way to bring in my birthday. And then on Sunday, I had my friends over, and I cooked because I love to cook, which again, we'll get into that, and host. And at first I had like on the little invite, I was like, hey, come dressed like you're going to a wine bar at the North Pole. But then that morning I texted her, I said, come as comfortable as you want, come in sweats, come in pajamas, bring your slippers, like, let's just chill. I'll make it cute and we'll have fun. And we'll get into all of that. And this vlog actually is my birthday vlog, so I will show you guys what I did last week. That week pushed, like, what I already knew I wanted to do and better myself for. My birthday weekend was a reminder of the beauty and the love and the grace and the patience and the talent and just the amazingness that is around me and my family and my friends. And it was a hard year, but it's not a hard life. And we are going to get through this. So for the sake of my first vlog not being the longest thing ever and me actually putting it out and being consistent, I'm not gonna go too far into the intro of me video. Like, we'll do a separate video for that. We'll go into my birthday from here. But before we go, I will do a couple quick things about myself. So yes, I'm Brittany, I'm 32, and I am in New York, Brooklyn, but also in Atlanta when I need to be. And I am an entrepreneur. I have a business called Alexandra Winbush. It's candles and teas. Don't come for me. I know you haven't seen her in a year. If you know, you know, but we're coming back. Like I said, we're doing all the things this year, okay? I also am a lover and a seeker of knowledge as it pertains to food and wine and other beverages as well. So I have a newsletter called Where You At, where I talk about where I'm eating, where I'm going, give itineraries. I also have a happy hour group called Where You At, which has happy hours. That's an Instagram channel that you can join. And I am loading up that chat on January 1st with some happy hours, because I know people are like, where you been, girl, where you been? Like, all the things are where you been, but I'm coming back. It's like, where you at, Brittany, for real? It's like, girl, I've been in the hole, but I'm coming to the top and I'm seeing the light now. In addition to that, my love and my passion is acting, and I've been working on a really exciting project. It's a non-scripted project, and it's my first time co-creating something and also being one of the executive producers. And I know over this next year you will be hearing a lot more about that. All in all, I'm a girl in her 30s trying to figure it out. So welcome to the 30-something club. Like I said, you don't have to be 30 to enter. You could be 19, you could be 21, you could be 54. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to give yourself a fresh start and just stop doubting yourself. Stop being afraid of making mistakes or putting yourself out there or whatever it may be. This is your club. Welcome to the club. Let's get into it.
Happy birthday, Britt. Happy birthday to me. Britt, happy birthday, Britt. Y'all, we totally didn't plan this dinner out, but we're so hungry and we need food. Rhea got these for me and did them in the car. Gang's all here. It's a real fire?
Yeah, there you go.
You want to see yourself? I'm just going to back up.
I'm like, it's cup empty. Oh my
Okay. Happy birthday to me. Oh, that's so cute. 32. Wow, my girl, come on. Which way is it?
It's this way.
You guys, we're at my birthday.
Birthday girly.
Birthday.
This way.
Oh, and we're going 30 miles away to the back.
restaurant.
Oh my God.
Downstairs.
It keeps going, y'all. It keeps going. Look at this.
This is a reflection, so don't fuck up, because I almost fucked up.
Okay, look at us, y'all. I'm gonna pee on myself.
It's a long way down, okay? Okay. Okay, this beatbox.
I know. All right, y'all, that was a lot.
Oh, it's a video.
It's a video.
Again, a picture.
Video.